Hey guys, welcome to your channel. In this video, you'll learn on how to manage payroll with QuickBooks. So since we can't really access the plan where we can have the payroll on QuickBooks, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you on how we can do that manually using the other plans. Okay, so here we have an alternative. So first is we have to sign up for a QuickBooks account. And when we click on try QuickBooks, we have here the different plans. So even if the advanced plan, it doesn't include the payroll. So instead of using the payroll, what we're going to do is to use an alternative. Okay, still we are going to use QuickBooks. So what we're going to do here is first we have to set up our account. Of course, we have to go to the account and settings and then choose your industry type. So click on the company option. That's right. And here you have your contact info, and above it you have your company type. So you just have to select your company type right here. And then after that, you just have to close this one. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is to create payroll expense accounts. So go to the settings, go to the charts of accounts, and we can click on new right here. So you can create these accounts. So wages expense, payroll tax expense, or employee benefits. This one is optional. So here I'm just going to create payroll tax expense. Okay, so for the account type, we just have to scroll down and then choose your account type. Okay, so I'm going to select expenses. And for the detail type, you have to choose the payroll expense. Okay, here it is. Then you could add a description for this one. And after that, you just have to click on save. Okay, that's right. And then the next thing that you should do is you have to set up employees as vendors. This one is optional. Okay, so you just have to go to the expenses. So click on the new option and go to the expense, and right here just have to create your new vendor, and then just have to enter the employee name and a bank info if you pay by transfer, of course. Okay, so after adding your vendor right here, next thing that you should do is to manually record their paychecks. Okay, so let me just close this one. So again, click on the new and click on expense or check. So I'm just going to select the expense again, and then you have to pay from your business account. So you can split the category into wages expense, payroll tax expense, liabilities. So if unpaid taxes are being tracked, and you can use memo lines like payroll for July 30, so something like that. Okay, and then of course you have to add your employee. Okay, so for your employee, we have Anna Hoy, and then their email address, and then the hire date. Okay, so after that, you just have to click on the save option. That's right. Okay, so since we already have our employer right here, so what we're going to do now is to select the payment method. So just click on this one, and then you just have to select your payment method. And then below we have the category and the description. So for the category, we are going to choose the payroll expenses. And then for the description, I'm just going to tap out right here, salary, and then the amount. Okay, that's right. And then after that, you just have to save and close this section. And then the next thing that we are going to do is to record the payroll tax payment. So to do that, you just have to click on the new option once again at the top left of your screen. Okay, so make sure to click on the new option and click on the expense again. Okay, and then here for the pay, you just have to give the name of the agency, but since it's not an agency, it's just our employee, so just have to select our employee. And then for the category, just have to select the payroll tax payable or tax expense or the payroll expenses. Okay, so next thing that we are going to do is to track via reports. So you can use the profit and loss to see the total payroll cost, the vendor employee reports if you track payments per person, or create a custom reports to filter the payroll related expenses. So just go to the report section. Okay, and then right here we can see the revenue recognition report. Or going back here, when you scroll down, you have here profit and loss, the profit and loss by employee. So you just have to go in this section. Okay, and then after that, you can also click on the expense option at the left side of our screen to check your other expenses or to add another expenses. Okay, so let me just save this report. Okay, that's right. And now let's go to the expenses section at the left side of our screen. Okay, so this one right here. Okay, here it is. You just have to click on it. And here you have your expenses, your bills, purchase orders, and suppliers. Now to add your employee, so since we are using a manual way, we have to add our employee one by one. So who is your new team member? So just put their first name, their middle initial, the last name, and then their email address. Then after that, you just have to click on the add employee option. And then from there, you can now go back to the first step on how you can set up payroll manually. Now, using the manual method to manage payroll in QuickBooks has both advantages and disadvantages, especially for users whose plans do not include the built-in payroll feature. And one major advantage is cost savings. The manual payroll doesn't require an additional subscription fee, which is ideal for small businesses or freelancers who want to manage payroll on a tight budget. It gives business owners more control and flexibility in managing employee compensation without relying on automated systems. And another benefit is the ability to customize payroll according to specific needs. And some companies have unique payroll structures or irregular payouts that automated systems might not fully support. So, with the manual entry, you can easily make adjustments, apply bonuses or deductions, and ensure that everything is recorded according to your preference. You also get a deeper understanding of how payroll works, which can help you better manage your finances overall. However, one major disadvantage of doing payroll manually is the time and effort it requires. Calculating salaries, deductions, and taxes by hand for multiple employees can be tedious and prone to human error. So, this method also demands that you stay updated on tax laws and government contribution rates so you can avoid penalties. So that's it for this video. If you think this video helped you solve your concern, please subscribe, like this video, and leave your comment below. Bye.